Karen thought vandalizing my car would teach me a lesson. She plastered passive-aggressive stickers all over my windshield, just because I parked 1 inch too close to her property line. But what she didn't know, my dash cams caught every second. And what came next? She ended up in handcuffs. Subscribe to HOA Stories for insane HOA revenge, real justice, and emotional wins that hit hard. And drop a comment. What would you do if a neighbor messed with your car? When I moved into my new house, I thought I'd finally left the nonsense behind. No more landlord restrictions. No more shared parking nightmares. No more stress. I was proud of the home I'd worked years to afford. With its tidy little lawn and a 2-car driveway where I could finally park my prized silver Dodge Charger, the One ID restored myself 1 bolt at a time. The neighborhood looked quiet, but looks, as I quickly learned, can lie. I met Karen on day 1. She didn't introduce herself. She didn't wave. She stood across her own driveway, arms crossed like a gatekeeper of the cul-de-sac, scowling as I reversed into my driveway with precision. I nodded politely. She turned and walked inside. It didn't take long before the complaints began. First, it was a note left under my windshield wiper saying your car is an eyesore. Next, she reported me to the HOA for vehicle noise, even though I rarely started the engine before noon. Then came the sticker, a neon orange square slapped right in the center of my windshield that read, "This is not a public parking lot. Move immediately." It wasn't from the city. It wasn't from the HOA. It was clearly homemade, and I was parked well within my own property. I peeled it off, recorded a video of it, and calmly submitted a report to the HOA just to have a paper trail. But then it happened again the next week. And again, this time with a bigger sticker that tore the tint off part of my glass. That's when I activated all 4 of my dash cams, forward, rear, and both side views, and set up motion-triggered alerts that sent footage to my cloud account. And sure enough, at exactly 2:13 a.m. on a Tuesday, I caught her. Karen, in her fuzzy robe and mismatched slippers, tiptoed across the lawn like a cartoon villain, pulled a sticker out of her tote bag and slapped it dead center on my windshield. She even chuckled, muttering, "Let's see how he likes this one." The next morning, I didn't even bother removing it. I walked out with my coffee, filmed the damage, and uploaded the footage with timestamps to both the HOA portal and the local police department. But I wasn't done. I printed out high-quality stills from the dash cams and mailed them anonymously to every member of the HOA board. The very next day, a meeting was called, and Karen showed up acting like she ran the place, until they projected the dashcam video on the clubhouse screen. Jaw dropped. She denied it, claimed it was manipulated, said it could have been anyone. But then I played the audio of her voice, clear as a bell. "Let us see how he likes this one." The silence in the room was electric. HOA board members, previously timid, suddenly found their spine. They fined her the maximum penalty under HOA rules. Over $1,500 for vandalism, harassment, and trespassing. But it didn't end there. The police followed up 2 days later. I didn't press criminal charges at first, but when I discovered her sticker had permanently damaged the heated layer on my windshield, I filed a formal complaint. Karen was cited and given a court summons. The judge, unimpressed by her I was just keeping the neighborhood classy excuse, slapped her with court fees and restitution costs for the windshield. She now avoids me completely, but not before trying one last trick, reporting me to code enforcement for abandoned vehicles because I deparked the Charger under a tarp during storm season. Fortunately for her, I'd just gotten city permission for a covered carport, and they fined her instead for lying in a sworn complaint. The kicker? Several other neighbors, inspired by my stand, shared their own experiences. Karen had done similar sticker stunts for years, but no one had proof until now. The HOA passed a new motion banning all resident interference with vehicles unless formally filed. And Karen's power and pride crumbled. These days I keep the Charger waxed and spotless, parked perfectly in the center of my drive, with the dash cams still rolling. Because if Karen or anyone else ever tries it again, I won't just peel the sticker off. I'll peel back their lies 1 video at a time.